section. At the beginning, some of the students proposed that I upload the course offline, such as some previous sections, because of your internet problem. It is okay for you to class is online or offline. Please type here for me who prefer to class online or offline. I want to know. Oh, offline. Yes. Um, Most of the previous section are offline, but some of the students proposed to me or to Dr. Rahmani that it is better to have a online. Uh, I say you that most of the lecture, most of the section of course are offline, and the remain part of the course is offline. But for some time, such as this section for explain about the homework or explain about the uh, exam or quiz, we have online class. It is okay for you. And for answer to your question, we have many offline class for your course, but to answer about the project, about the homework, about the exam, we have online class. It is okay for you. Uh, Another parts of your course are offline, and another question of your related to the online class. It is not possible for me to download or upload the file of online class because it is on the server, and if it is possible I make a file and upload in the telegram for you. But online class, for online class, you have a recorded link and you must connect to the internet and review the online recorded class. And for the next point, for the second homework, you have a second homework or homework two. Around 5 days. Next 5 days, you must send to me by email your second homework, and I explain about. And sometimes it is I solve most of the homework. Uh, End of the course about I think about five or four or to six section remain to end of this course, and all of the PDFs I upload for you, and if I have a extra time, another PDF I upload for you in the Telegram channel. You can download the PDF of this course from the channel I uploaded today. And for the second homework, you have a 5 day time to send me the second homework. Please, this homework don't need to programming. First homework is related to the programming, but the second homework is not related to the MATLAB or another programming. You only type the answer of a question in the second homework and make a PDF and send to me via email. Uh, Please set the name of the file by the your family and homework. For example, if your family is, for example, Adnan, Hassan, uh, the name of the file is set by Adnan Hassan, for example, homework 2 AD. You make a file with this name and send to me by email. Yes, there are around 4 to 6 additional sections. For do you have any question? So we want to explain about the quiz, the second quiz, and review the question of this quiz. Some of the students have a problem for this quiz because the problem in the LMS, I tell to the LMS supporter and also Dr. Rahmani about this problem that some of the students can't select the option of question. They can read, but they cannot select the option. Uh, I say you, why you don't tell me at the beginning of the exam? And most of the students send a message to me at the end of the exam. At the end of it, you don't have any time. It is better to send me any problem at the beginning of the exam. Uh, for a solution for this problem, I tell you, if you have this problem in the next exam, please write on the paper your option. For example, question 1 option is A, question 2 option is C, question 3 option is D. You write on the paper and the answer, the option selected answer of this question, and take a picture by your mobile and send me through the Telegram privately. Don't send through the group because another student can see your answer. Uh, yes, I explained about please, if you have this problem, send the picture. If you don't have a problem, you can select the option by the elements. But some of the students, I think around 5 students, had this problem in the previous exam. And at the next exam, it is not possible for me to repeat the exam, to repeat. we reached the end of term and we don't have a successful exam. Please pay attention to this point. If you have a problem to select an answer of a question, please type the number of each question and the option, for example, A, B, or C. This answer of that question, and take a picture and send me those picture uh, by your by Telegram privately. Please answer your student number and your name and family name on the paper. I repeat this: if you have this problem to cannot select the options such as some of the students in previous LMS, I hope this problem don't repeat in the next exam. But if it is repeat, please take a picture, take a paper, write your student number and student name and your family on the paper, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, and answer of each question. For example, 1 is A, 2 is C, 3 is B, and take a picture and send me through the Telegram privately. It is okay. One of the limitation of the exam is you cannot uh, go forward. You cannot repeat the question because it is an instruction of university uh, to avoid some uh, defraud of students. And I think it is better. And each time you answer a question, you can go to the next question. You cannot go back to the previous question. It is a limitation to avoid the some exam rule. It is rule of university. Pay attention. It is a rule of the university, and you must uh, obey this rule. No, no, go back. It is not possible to go back. Time is okay. Time is not my Iranian student exam. It is about 30 minutes, but I extended for you because of your connection, internet, or your language. It is possible to extension the time, but it is not possible to go back to the previous question. Pay attention to this limitation. Yes. We want to review the previous exam, and if you have any question, I reply to you. And one of the question is, it is a repeat exam or it is an exam two. For the first question, it is question one, but the elements shuffle the question and it changed the order of question for each student. It is the first question, but it is the second for this student. What is correct? Every time evolutionary algorithm can find the best solution. It is not correct. Sometimes evolutionary algorithms trap to the local minimum and it cannot find the best solution every time. And yes, you can continue your exam if the internet is disconnected. You can continue, and your answer automatically saved if the internet is cut off. Evolutionary algorithm is faster than mathematic method to solve the problem. No, it is wrong. It is uh, false. Evolutionary algorithm is not fast. Evolutionary algorithm can solve some problem, not all problems. By divide and conquer. It is okay. It is true. Divide and conquer. It's mean divide a problem into some part and solve or conquer. Conquer mean solve the problem each part. Each part is a gene, each gene. A mathematical problem can be solved with evolution. Any mathematical, no, it is not possible to solve any mathematics. Some problem can be solved, not any. So C is correct. It is repeat. It is exists in the first exam and exists in this next exam. If we want to sort some real value, to sort some real value, which representation must be used? Integer, real, binary, or permutation? If you have some values, can you see this paint? Can you see the paint? I open the paint. No or yes. I share my desktop. Yes. Can you see? If you have some values, for example, value A, B, C, D, E, you want to sort. It is not important that this value is real, is integer, is. Uh, I want to sort. Sometimes A may be 10, 5, 2, 3, 1. Sometimes it is real, it is 2.5, it is 7.7, it is point 2, it is 7 and 1, it is 2 and 9. It is not important. What is the representation for this? For example, if you want to sort this value, it is A, C, D, B, A. What is the representation? What is the name of this representation? You cannot repeat each element and you cannot remove each element. It is real. The value is real. For example, you want you want to sort some real value. It is a real value. For example, 2.5, 5 and 4. It is a real value. If you want to sort, you change the location, and each time these values only change real value. We have binary representation, real representation, integer representation, and permutation representation. The real representation, you can change the gene value, but it is not possible in this question to change. In the integer, you can change the gene value, but in permutation, you only change the location, not the or the order of the value. You cannot change the gene. So it is a permutation representation. No, I tell about this point at the course that it is not related to the value of the gene. It is related to this fact that values is not repeat, or it is repeat. For example, if you have 2.7, it is repeat, but it is not change the number. It is cannot change the gene. It is a permutation value. Okay, so it is permutation is okay. Is the answer. The next question, we want to find the root of the equation fx. Which option cannot be used as a fitness? I replied this question, I think, in two previous sections. And if you want to find the root of a function or equation, and for example, we have some values we want to, for example, if the fx1 is, for example, is half, but fx2 is 2 and 7, or fx3 is negative 2, which one is better? Which x1, x2, or x3? The best answer is the value, for example, x5, that fx is 0. The root of each function is 0. The value that make the function is 0. Which one of these values is better, x1, x2, or x3? Please tell me. I solved this problem. It is point and half, it is 2.7, it is negative point 2. I solved this problem. We make the absolute value because it is important uh, that if which value is near to the 0, so x3 is better because the absolute value is near to 0. If you want to make the absolute value is 0.2, the absolute value of this is 2.7, and this absolute value is 0.5, and 0.2 is better, so you must reverse it. It is so you can reverse by negative, or you can reverse by using a inverse. And to avoid division by 0, you can add a value, a positive value. So it can be possible to be a fitness. It is possible to be a fitness. It is possible to be a fitness. But C, it's wrong. C, it's not possible because a smaller value is worst value if you use C. So which one is not cannot be used as a fitness function? C cannot be used because it cannot produce higher fitness for better uh, answer. In this example, this value is better, but if you use only the absolute, it is the lowest fitness, and it is not possible to use as a fitness value. So it is a wrong. The next, which option is not equal to others? Trap to the local minima. Trap to the local minima is local minima is an idiom. For example, if you have a function and you want to find the minimum of this function, the best answer is here. But you have some local minimum. This is a local minima. Sometimes EA find, for example, this answer. It is a local minima, but the best answer is here. Local minima mean caused by perimeter convergence. Perimeter convergence is related to all of the solution are the same, and all of the solution uh, locate near this solution. It is a perimeter convergence. Perimeter convergence refers to this fact that we cannot find the best uh, answer. Avoiding to perimeter convergence is opposite of. It's good to avoid perimeter convergence. Avoiding the perimeter convergence refers to go to the best answer. Preserving high diversity, it is okay. Diversity must be keep high, so preserve or stay high, it is okay. Find the best solution, so B, C, and D is okay. But uh, trap to the local minima is differ. So the correct answer is trap to the local minima. Do you know trap to the local minima means perimeter convergence, means decrease the diversity, means to cannot find the best solution. But B, C, and D are equal, but A is reverse to B, C, and D. You know, so the answer is A. This student make mistake for this question. Another, it is a repeat answer from the first question and first exam, and it is repeat in this exam. We have five element A, B, C, D. We have five elements A, B, C, D, and E, and this element have this fitness respectively. The fitness of A, B, C, D, and E. This question say if we want to select five elements for the next generation, for the next loop by RWS or SUS, which is with high probability uh, which option is true. As I previous in the first exam, at the beginning you must calculate the sum of this value. For simple, uh, the sum of this value is it is it is 100. It is simple for your calculation. So you divide the each fitness by the sum of this value. So it is one type. This is better. So it is and it is the value that's divided by the sum of this sum of fitness. You want to select five elements, so you multiply each value by 5. You multiply each value by 5, so you have if you multiply by 5, these values are produced. Then you must the number is not acceptable to have 2 and 5. The number is 1, 2, 3, so you must round this value. The round of this value is 3 because it is round to the up, is greater than half. The round of this value is 1, it is near to 0, it is near to 0, and it is near to 1. So we have three elements of A, one element of B and one element of E. So it is a mistake. It is a mistake that six elements. It is right that it is a mistake from the previous. So it is the answer A, B, and E. So it is correct. A, B, and E. It is a mistake. We have a six element. We have five elements. So this student take true answer. You have any question? If the sum is not equal to, so what should be? You divide the value. It is you can use calculator. For example, if it is, for example, it is 19. You calculate 50 divided by 19. For example, it is, uh, for example, it is here, or you divide it by, it is here. You divide. You must use calculator. You cannot divide it to 6. You divide it to sum of this value. The sum of value is 8. It is 100. You must divide it to 100, not by 6. The next question is repeat from the first exam. Evolutionary is optimization, and it is very obvious that this question have 5 elements, but 6 is a mistake in LMS. If you must divide by the sum of this value. Both of this value is near to 0 if you round point 45 and 49, because both of these near to the 0. This option is optimization, and it is a repeat from the first exam that EA is an optimization method. The next exam, what explanation is false for plot or um, chart of the best fitness of population for the generation in AEA? As you know, the plot of the first, the best of the best generation, it is a generation or loop. First loop, second loop, third loop, fourth loop, another. Uh, this is the curve of this. It don't decrease. It increase fast at the beginning, then it is decrease slightly, but it don't decrease because we keep the best answer. Sometimes it is fixed but it is not decrease. So it is not decrease. Which one? It's false. It is not decrease. Okay. It may decrease at the end of the plot. No, it is a false. It's not decrease. It rise fast at the beginning and rise slowly at the end. Yes, it increase fast at the beginning and increase slowly. And no one is wrong. B is okay because it is not decrease at the end of the plot. So it is false. The answer is B. The next example, we want to find the root of f(x,y,z). What the best representation for this solved value? We want to find the root of this function. This function have three variables, x, y, and z. So you must find the best values for x, y, and z. It is very very bright that this value is real because of the behavior of equation. So it is a real representation. You have a real representation. The chromosome is here. You have a three value A, B, C, and this value is real. For example, it is or A, B, C, no, X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z, and for example, it is 2 and 2. It is here, for example, it is for example. So your answer is C. You must find three real value to put in the x, y, and z. It is not permutation. It is not integer because it is x and y, z. Not integer, and it is not 2. It is a 3. Number of gene is 3. So C is real. C is okay. The next question, which one is true? Mutation makes large change or more explorer than crossover. It is not true. It is false because crossover make more change than mutation. Without crossover, the time of EA is increased. Yes, crossover change the location of gene and it increase the speed of the location to find a better answer. So B is true. Crossover combines the gene and produce new gene value. No, no, no. New gene value is produced by mutation, not crossover. Crossover only change the location of the gene, not the value. Most of the crossover don't change the value. It is but mutation only swap the gene value. It is a reverse. Only crossover swap the gene value, but mutation produce it's false. Crossover occurs rarely, but mutation occurs most of the time. It is the opposite. Crossover occurs most of the time, and mutation rarely. It is not true. It is so B is true, and it is the last of the this quiz. And do you have any question about the second quiz? I sent you in the Telegram channel that course, I think, embedded system with Dr. Moradzadeh. I changed the time of this class from 6 to 7 or from 43 Iraq time to the 5:30 in Iraq time. It is okay for you to have in this time in Tuesday and Thursday. Yes. Do you have any question? No. Okay. Thank you very much to attending to this class and goodbye.